Hey there guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I want to do two videos. One is already down. I did a list. Hopefully watch that. 13 fragrances, sort of like hidden gem. I wanted you to take a look or check them out. It's a kind of like interesting mix. So let's talk about fragrances. So this episode I want to talk about morning thoughts. I want to talk about two things that I really wanted to discuss a couple of days back. This is where when I do walk, I go for every day like 1 hour plus walk, 1.5 hours. That time, a lot of ideas and then thoughts generate, and then I like to discuss and share with you. Okay, this is not a fragrance related talk, but then I'll just talk about two things and hopefully something to ponder upon, and you can let me know what you think about this. Okay, hopefully you're doing good. Yesterday was a very I'm going to talk to you like normally. I don't want to rush. Yesterday it looked like winter is starting or something. It was very foggy, kind of like a nice little weather. It was humid, a little bit warm but breezy. So I went for a steak date, and then when I got back I was very tired because long day, traffic jam, a lot of work the day in the morning. So when I got back I passed out. I woke up like head is clear. I had coffee, took care of my birds. I changed the water. I have about 27 birds right now. Crazy. But this new thing, like a new hobby, or rather this thing, I would say, it's just really keeping me busy, and something to first thing wake up in the morning or night, check on your birds. So I got like a different kind of birds, so perhaps I'll do an episode on them when I move to our new place, maybe a year from now. Hopefully I'll make a proper cage, kind of like a zoo on the rooftop. That's my plan. But anyway, so what I'm trying to do right now is talk about two things. First thing I want to talk about is success and hard work. I did talk about this many times, and this is something from my life. Okay, and I'm pretty sure many people who struggle every day to be successful, in many ways success can be considered by money, or motivation, or any other thing that keeps you going, like you earn, you go to the next step, perhaps you got what you wanted before, like a goal or a car or something materialistic, or perhaps something more, you want to be with someone. Anything can be success. Or you want to get good grades. So there are many ways to define success. For me, there is a success such as, if you do not make money, you do not feel you're successful. But it's true, partially it's big time true, like, because the world, money is a medium that through which you trade things, you buy things, you afford. So you want things, like we do fragrance games, these are materialistic stuff. So you want more and more perfume to be in your list, or in your collection rather. But I'll tell you one thing, there is no success without hard work. Okay, and I'll give you an example. When I was walking, I looked at my watch, then I felt this way. Okay, when I go for a walk, I have this like watches, like you all have this kind of like the time, it counts the steps, like your blood pressure and all that it gives you, right? So I'll go after a while for morning walk, but this one counts the steps. Okay, so you can pretend to be successful, or you can cheat, like sometimes if you're lucky you win a lottery, that is different, that's luck. But if you want to lose weight, if you want to stay healthy, let's say you put the watch on someone else's hand, and they did the walking for you, you see, oh, 10,000 steps, awesome, and you post it in social media. But in reality, did you lose any weight? Did you sweat? No, you didn't get any benefit apart from showing. Nowadays everything is about showing, like displaying, but hardly anything that you achieve yourself. Sometimes more of things that people like to show more than what they are. Sometimes they put like this, and then they make some this chin, I just noticed, feels like a big fraud to me. They go like, and they can do the makeup and contouring, whatever, then you can make like this face to be like, that. But you are, if you're the rest of the body, you're like still big. So basically you're showing the society or social media that you really lost weight, you're in shape, but you actually are like overweight. So that actually harms you. Lack of self-confidence, you cannot really go up, because I know I'm overweight, so I try to lose weight a little bit, try to eat better nowadays, less sugar. But what I'm trying to say is, do walk the distance, do walk the steps. If you are wearing this watch, it will tell you, hey bro, you did your like a walk, and you did sweat it out, you did the struggle, hard work. Walking is not easy, I'm telling you, especially during the summertime, when you walk there's hardly any breeze, but you keep pushing yourself, you see like whole your t-shirt gets like, you know, sweaty. People who hit the gym, they work out, it's not easy. It's not easy to stay in shape, trust me. It's never easy. People think it's easy. People, oh, they have the muscles and all that. It's hard work. You know, like doing any work that takes your time and then effort, taking care, let's say the birds, you know, every day takes me 3 hours to take care of them, change their tray, food, water constantly, you know, and check on them every time, move them, and give them like fresh air, breeze, light. So you have to be dedicated. So if you want to be successful, please make sure, do not look for shortcut. You will waste small period of time. Let's say sometimes you do food business, you don't like it, you're not passionate about it, you think you can do it, but you never really got into learning how to cook. Sometimes people think like, you know, I can be a YouTuber or influencer, I can be a food reviewer, vlogger, but you never really want to learn. Many times people say I am a fragrance enthusiast, but you never really read on stuff, you never really watch videos, you just see, oh, you just like take highlights and then you pretend. So do not be pretentious, please. You know, if you're pretentious, people can tell one day, and if you one day get caught, let's say I do not brag about stuff I do not know. Many people ask me, why don't you study online? I don't know anything about perfumery, like how to make perfumes. I'm not interested in that. I like smelling fragrances and tell you what I get from it. This is what I know, okay? It's similar to something else or not. That's my specialty. But let's say if I pretend, you know, I know about like rockets, like space crafts and stuff. I don't know anything about it. I'm not a science person, right? So focus on your strengths and be original and do the hard work kindly. If you do not work hard, if you don't want to like wait, you know, if you think like, hey, I'm gonna sit at home, within 1 year or 1 week I'll be successful and rich, it's not gonna happen, okay? People have scars, people have gone through hard times, they have shed tears, sometimes they bled, you know, to earn where they are today, you know, to be successful, to make a name of themselves, about them, or make a name for themselves. Sorry. Many successful people, you just see them like they wear like a nice suits, nice watches, they drive nice cars, but you don't see how much they work hard to get there. Second thing I want to talk about is inspiration or motivation. If you don't have inspiration, you will not achieve anything, even if you have great talent, okay? You will not achieve anything. Let's say I was watching some movies few days back, and I felt like this movie, the starting was so promising, but the end was kind of like a letdown. I felt that there was a lot of potential in that film, and they could have done so much more twist or something more interesting to make the movie like really enjoyable. But I felt like some point the producer felt like, I did a good job in the opening hour, the last half an hour or so. It can be like, okay, it's like somewhat just fix it and then, you know, finish. I feel I really like those people who are believer of like ending things with like they are very perfectionist, you know, like they're not happy with their work until they find the right formula or right ending, right name for a movie perhaps, you know. I watched a lot of movies in my time, so the inspiration is very important. If you're not inspired, you will not be able to do anything. Even if you have great talent, you are a good writer, but you don't have the inspiration that takes, you know, to write a great book, a great novel that will be a sellout, or not sellout, what do you call, top seller or something, sold out. So inspire yourself. How do you inspire yourself? You have to learn. You know, we have great power within ourselves, but nowadays we don't utilize our 100%. Like we depend on other people, social media, and we don't let ourselves explore, go out there. We are so scared to be alone. But if you actually enjoy your own company, then other people start enjoying your company, and they will ask for, you know, more and more of you. But I feel you have to spend a lot of time with yourself in the nature, watch people, what's happening in the world. Sometimes you feel you don't have so many things, but when you see people, they don't have meal 3 times a day, they don't have any clothing, they beg. Some of them, they don't have shelter, they're just leaving street dogs on the roads, you know, they just sleep with them, you know, like animals. So when you see that war-torn countries, then you realize, hey, I am healthy, 100% healthy, I don't have any sickness, you know, I can walk, I can work, you know. Many people don't have that. People are too, maybe they are like paralyzed, they don't have limb or something. I'm just saying, you know, just to tell you. Then you feel, hey, maybe I have the money, so I can help out someone who is in need. When you help someone without any expectation of getting something back, you'll get so much more, trust me. And I sound like a father or padre, right? But these are something I really feel. These are something I really live with. These are my sort of my thing. I'm very much like an OCD person, and I'm also kind of like a perfectionist. You know, I want to do my work. I want to say the right things on my reviews. So find inspiration, whatever inspires you, reading a book, spending time with birds, perhaps children, animals, anything. You'll see you refresh your head, and then you take enough sleep. That will really, really take out the stress. So you have to find a way to let go of your stress, the things that bother you, people that bother you. I talked about it, toxic people. Please leave them, okay? And inspire yourself to leave your work, because in our world, we will leave one day. Only our work will remain, and people perhaps remember, perhaps not. But make a life worth living, because life is a talent. Life is a gift, okay? And last thing I would like to say, I was thinking something, I want to talk about something, but I forgot that topic. Oh yeah, do what makes you happy. Same thing like before, just a very small point. If you want to, because everybody has to find a career, okay, or career, or a job or work or business, whatever makes you happy. Go for something that really inspires you, just like the previous point. Don't stick to something you never really enjoyed. Accounting, banking sector. If you're not a banking person, I really feel you will not enjoy your time in investment, share market, this and that. You'll be this person. Just sign your work, become a robot. But the whole purpose of life is not just to make money or just work till you die. It's also about enjoyment. Not enjoy all the way, like you go clubbing, drinking, all this thing, but you have no savings for your children or yourself to buy. Last 15 days you're broke. No, but don't be this stingy person. I noticed that some of the people are so stingy, they just hold on to their money, they never spend, never eat anywhere good. It's not about you have to go, but at times the experience, if you take your family out, and then it takes money, it takes definitely money, but the mental happiness, those memories that people create, there is absolute priceless. Like if you sit by the beach, you drove up, or you went like 500 kilometers, you spend some time, and then you come back after 1 week. That memory will be in your brain forever, okay? And that will help you, to decide, oh, I want to do this, I'll be more inspired to do work. So I chosen this line of work. I want to do something like agro section, agriculture section, because it makes me happy. Livestock, animals, it's interesting. Something you can engage every day, and it's like permissible business. It's like nothing illegal about it, right? So I feel you keep investing in stuff that not only just stuff you need. Sometimes you have leisure, okay? Our life goal is not to work until we die. Do not be that person 9 to 5 you work and you go home and there's nothing else, you enjoy it. Maybe if you watch a game, go to a bar, grab a beer and watch your favorite football game. That's something that you enjoy. That's your private time. So yeah, I mean, work for something that you love, and also try to stay inspired, try to find good role models, stay around positive people. That will really help you grow, and then perhaps come out of depression. A lot of us go through depression at times, but if we find the right formula of life, you will never feel like you have the time to be depressed, okay? And you'll not want to tend to drugs or alcohol, to get out of the stress, okay? Hopefully I could make some sense. I just want to wish for the best of you. Come out of mental trauma, hatred, anger. The whole world is nowadays about hatred, hating the unknown. You hate other religion, and you just assume stuff. These are not us. Our life goal is to be happy. If you are not happy in the end of the day and hurting others, you won the war, but then again you are not happy. There's no purpose, right? Purpose is to be happy in this world and hereafter, if you believe in it. Take care. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Love you, and keep enjoying the fragrance game. If you're into this fragrance game, keep enjoying it. Keep it positive. Do not let it also be a stress. See you soon. Have a nice day. Tata.